The machinery in this world is the workings of your own brain. It's the workings inside your own brain. It's the way that we perceive. As neuroscience already have established, the experience and the perception of our world as we perceive it and experience it is basically an illusion, a hallucination, a result of brain hypnosis. But never mind, life is a dream. The old clever Spanish writers, romantics, understood that long time ago, many years ago, many 100 years ago, as others have done also. Well, just imagine that your own brain is producing your world, that will give you extra awareness. Okay, maybe I shouldn't take everything too seriously because I produce it myself. The world is a result of the production of the human program inside of me. The human program inside of me is the interaction between the brain and the nervous system. This is what is producing the world for us. It's just how it is. Okay, so that gives us more caution. It gives us more awareness when we are witnessing the movie of this life. We are that which witnesses the movie of life. We don't have to call it the movie. It's an actual experience. It's real. As they say, the illusion is real. Virtual reality is real. Virtual reality is just as real as normal reality because all reality is virtual. Or everything that appears is an appearance. So that's just how it is. Everything that appears is an appearance. Everything that is produced is produced. Okay, that's it. Whether it's real or not, whether it's true or not, is not the question. Does it appear or not? Well, if it appears, then it has some reality to it. Whether it's illusory or not, doesn't matter. It still exists. Whether it's an illusion or not, it still exists as it is. As a production, as a temporary production for perception, for the experience that we have within perception and consciousness. So, the machinery of this world and the machinery in your life is actually the interaction between that which we can call you and your brain. So please be aware of the fact that the brain can destroy you, can destroy your life. So people who have damage in the brain because of illness, accidents, or whatever, has to be very careful. It's very hard to suffer from dysregulation of the nervous system, which also means dysregulation of the brain, and trauma, psychological trauma, emotional trauma, trauma from upbringing, trauma from neglect, abuse, violations, or from physical accidents, from physical wounds, are very, very hard to live with. And you have to take it very seriously because it's going to affect everything in your life. And it takes more or less 2 or 3 years to regulate it. If you have a real dysregulated nervous system after trauma, and basically everything is a trauma to the sensitive mind, it's going to take a long time to regulate it. So the dysregulation of the brain comes into being because of trauma, you could say, and the regulation of the brain and the nervous system is that which healing is all about. So coming back to yourself, where you are not a victim of a dysregulated brain and nervous system, is extremely important for those who live with chronic stress and anxiety and depression and PTSD. And everyone in this world has PTSD to some degree. Some have it to 80% degree, 90% degree, and suffers tremendously. Others have it only 10 or 15 or 20% and are leading so-called normal lives. They are not too affected. They can live with it. So, this is just how it is. The machinery of life, the machinery in this world, the machinery of this life, for you, for me, for anyone, is that which occurs inside our own brain and nervous system. So it is immensely important to regulate it as best as we can with the tools that we find to be available for us. So we have to educate ourselves on ourselves. We have to understand the human program. We have to understand ourselves so that we can regulate this machine that controls our life. Amen. Thank you.